Welcome back to Winging It Buffalo Style. As the kids head off to class, we decided it was time for us also to head back to class. So our hot sauce today is one all about science. We're here with Doug Porsinski of the Buffalo Museum of Science. We have a little bit of an experiment that your kids that haven't gone off to school can do, or maybe if they're a little bit younger, you want to start getting them interested in how things work. This is perfect for them. So Doug, I'm going to hand it over to you. What do we got first?
This is an old magic trick, the ever pour bottle. And what's great about it is it's kind of an inquiry base. It's, I painted it so you can't see what's going on, but the idea is that you grab the bottle and you give it a little pour and it's out. Or is it?
So you painted it so you're not sure what's going on inside. So
Right.
you could give this to your kid, say, here's it, this is what it's doing, why don't we figure out how it works together?
Exactly.
Kind of develop a discussion, and then you brought us a clear one to kind of show how it works. So
Absolutely.
it just keeps pouring and pouring.
I don't want to give away all the magic, but we are science inspiring
So if you want
curiosity.
to do this with your kid, maybe have them go in the other room real quick so they don't figure it out.
Absolutely. Or, the great thing is kids love magic. Kids would love to do this themselves, set up themselves, paint it. It's such a simple thing. This is only about a foot of PVC pipe. You'll have to trim that to what bottle you have. Different bottles are a little different. Coca-Cola bottles actually work really well. It's a 2-liter bottle, but they have that really tall legs on the top. And then you just kind of will insert that in. I put a little tape on this. My good one, I hot melt glued in. And then there's a little hole, and that hole is key because you're going to have a pressure thing going on here that I want to seal that up, and then I pour it, and it stops.
But you can tell that there's still water on it, so that's kind of
Then
how
I
it's
release that. That lets the water come back up the tube. Do it again.
So when we're talking about how this is working scientifically, we kind of see the pieces, but what's going on with pressure and all that stuff, like you said?
Well, what's nice about this is that you have the regular pressure to pour, so anything in the tube is going to go out. But you see there's no water can get through the tube this way, so only I can pour out what's in the tube. When I reset, I let the air back in, water shoots up the tube to the same level, put that in again, and I can just, because if I don't cover that hole, the trick's kind of ruined.
Now, is it important to have a tight seal on that top so that the pressure can build up inside?
It's not really the pressure that's the big thing. The big thing is you want to make sure that the pipe doesn't go shooting out.
All right.
Give away your trick. I mean, the magician never reveals his magic.
Well, we just revealed it, so.
I'm not a magician. I'm a scientist.
So now, once we get our kids interested, parents out there, in stuff like this, maybe they're hooked on this experience, what do we do next with them to make sure that it's not just something neat that we talk about, but sort of building that lifelong interest in science?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's great to actually do it yourself and let them guess how it works. I think that inquiry base is what we try to do and inspire curiosity through exploration at the Buffalo Museum of Science. But then, even just basic magic tricks at the dollar store has these little magic trick things, and just getting people to manipulate and just to see, sleight of hand is still science. It's a great way to really get kids engaged.
And of course, if you get them engaged with this trick at home, you can always take them to the Buffalo Museum of Science to see everything that they have to offer. Now, are there any events coming up that you might want to check out?
Body Worlds is in its final day. It's back. If you haven't been back in the last 3 years, the last time we had Body Worlds, it's a slightly different show, but also the whole museum is different. It's definitely time to check us out. If you haven't been in a while, come now and definitely do it before Body World leaves.